5 kilometers away from the Vidhan Sauda of Karnataka. Shocking images came to light. 3 people who had attended the Tabligh Jamaat Markaz in Delhi, they had tested positive in the Padarayanapura area of Bengaluru when other contacts of theirs were traced by the municipal workers, and government officials reached the place to try and quarantine the contacts of those people who had tested positive. They were attacked. Even the tents that had been set up for the medical workers, they were torn down, and now there is a full-fledged political war underway. Deepak Bopanna is joining us live on this story. The fact is that you have now members of the Congress who seem to be questioning why the municipal workers, those of the BBMP, healthcare professionals, went there at night to try and carry out their activities. Deepak.
Yes, now you have MLA Zamir Ahmad, who on one hand is saying that he's in no way defending what happened, on the other end questioning why health officials went there at night, went there at this point in time. It's nothing to do with the time, because now there was a clarification that was given from the officials as well. They have been planning to quarantine these 58 people. There were necessary approvals, there were necessary arrangements that needed to be made at respective hospitals or quarantine centers where they need to be taken to. And after these arrangements were made, the health officials who were there were informed, and that is where the process began. A batch of about 15 or more were taken, and there was no resistance that came in. It was when the second batch was supposed to be shifted out of that particular place, where a few people who have been named in the FIR started to resist, and they started to call in more people shouting slogans against the policemen, against the health officials. They even started to threaten them and said that they should be attacked, they should be killed even. Some of them even holding a knife is what the FIR mentioned. So it's quite startling that these details emerge, and even then, politicians believe that they can defend people because it's their constituency.
Okay, but Deepak, the bigger question here arises is, like you've pointed out, the first batch of people were taken away peacefully. What changed? Was there a deliberate attempt by someone to try and provoke people against the police, to provoke them to violence? And who are these people who were provoking?
Well, a detailed investigation is going on into this, whether there was actually a modus operandi behind this particular attack. Because if you can, bring together a group of about 80 to 100 people or more, it is quite organized. And and on a spur of a moment, people who are in lockdown cannot barge out of their houses. There is no announcement that's going on. It is just with people screaming and shouting. You cannot expect so many to come together at one single point in time. So the cops are definitely probing that. That's why, though the FIR, of course, finds a mention of about 5 to 6 people, over 50 have been taken into custody, and they're all being questioned. There are CCTV cameras in and around this area. The cops are telling us that some of the CCTV cameras were even destroyed. Apart from that, the street lights were destroyed just before the attack was carried out, so that the faces of the people wouldn't be seen. So all of this is an indication that it was quite planned. People
the level of preparation and a possible conspiracy, which is why the government has made it very clear that they will also explore the possibility of putting charges under the Gundas Act against these people for conspiracy, for conspiring against the state. Thanks very much, Deepak. We are going to keep coming back to you on this story through the day as well, but detailed investigation is currently underway, as Deepak said. Here's what the Chief Minister and Deputy CM had to say.
We have arrested about 54 persons. We are going to arrest more people. They are attacked police persons and BBMP workers and also ASHA workers and also doctors, and destroyed the tent. For that, in the interest of the road, we have taken all the precaution measures. And we are not going to talk things to be happened in Karnataka.
Without any second thought, we are going to act very tough against them, and will take all strong possible action against these people. And immediately, there is no question of soft handling this issue. Totally, they'll be shown their place. They need to understand whatever has been done, it is in their own interest. This kind of irresponsible behavior, it cannot go unaccountable. They need to be made accountable. They need to face the music. They need to face the test of the law. Whatever is been done, it is in their own interest. There is no discrimination, nothing.